The U.S. government is threatening to impose 50% tariffs against Brazil on August the 1st, and in what is seen as setting an example to others in Latin America and the BRICS. Do you have a comment on that? And what can Brazil expect from China and the BRICS in terms of opening markets to products like airplanes?
So previously, China has made our position clear on the U.S. Tariff on Brazil. What I want to emphasize is that the tariff will produce no winner. Unilateral acts serve no one's interest. China is ready to work with LAC countries, BRICS countries, including Brasilia, to jointly safeguard the WTO-centered multilateral trading system and defend international fairness and justice. As the cooperation on airplanes you mentioned, I want to re-emphasize that China attaches great importance to the practical cooperation with Brasilia on the aviation and is ready to advance the relevant cooperation based on the markets to facilitate the national development. We've learned that recently another Chinese scholar who has conducted research in the U.S. was grounded detained by the U.S. law enforcement agencies was the ministry comment. For quite some time, the U.S. has overstretched the concept of national security to frequently harass and interrogate Chinese students and researchers in the U.S. and even arrest and prosecute them by Trump charges. This severely infringes on the lawful rights and interests of Chinese students, scholars, disrupt China-U.S. people-to-people and cultural exchanges, in particular education cooperation, and will end up tarnishing the U.S. own image and reputation in the world. We urge the U.S., the people on the wanted list that you mentioned organized an illegal election to establish the so-called Hong Kong Parliament to subvert state power. Their egregious move severely violates national security law, challenges the principles of a country system, which is a red line that must not be crossed, and endangers national security and development interests. Hong Kong police lawful issuance of arrest warrants for them is fully just to uphold the rule of law in Hong Kong, necessary to defend national sovereignty, security, and legitimate to safeguard the lasting peace of Hong Kong. It's in line with international law and common practices. Hong Kong affairs are purely China internal affairs. Relevant countries should respect China's sovereignty, Hong Kong's rule of law, and stop emboldening anti-China rioters.